Hey, it's Wes.
And Shonda, and welcome to Dink Life. We're here in Akron, more specifically Highland Square, and we are at the PorchRokr Festival. This is a music festival that happens here every year. It's free to get in. It takes about, gosh, I don't even know how many blocks.
4 or 5 blocks, I'd say.
Because we've never been here. Actually, this has been going on for years. And this is the first time we've ever decided to stop out. It started at noon. I think it goes till 8, if I remember correctly.
8:30, I think.
8 or 8:30, and man, it is crazy busy, but it's nice to see this many people out and about in Akron. So we're gonna just go ahead and check it out and see what's happening, so come along with us.
They do have a lot of Nerf guns.
I see that.
That's sweet.
Vendors here too. We've got some nut butters, some honey, bunch of other things. Oh, look, honey, you can get a jacket with.
That is cool. Back in a minute.
Yep, he's got. I can't leave him alone.
You see that dog's face?
That smells good.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have to have wood coming.
Snowies. Where's the Kona ice truck?
Where is the Kona ice truck?
It's right here.
Where I was at? Yeah, so the organization that owned. Do you know Kelly? Kevin? Okay, yeah.
See, they were smart enough to close that street off.
even got a helicopter.
So we've hit the beer garden, which is in someone's driveway, which is kind of cool, actually. But the line is pretty long. We ran into a friend of ours who was very kind and gave us some tokens to get some beer, so that was very nice of him. And now we're just in line to get a beer. These are the little tokens that you have to have, and unfortunately you have to stay in this area, so they haven't done any Dora or any like sort of open container, which kind of sucks. I feel like for something like this,
Yeah, probably.
you should kind of block the streets off and have open container, but no such thing. So we're gonna just stay in here and see what's happening. There appears to be a band right around the corner, so we'll check it out after we grab our beer. So we're in the beer garden. The cool thing about the beer garden is it's Rheingeist, you know, which we love. So cheers. One of our friends, Alex 9, like I said earlier, was nice enough to give us a token that he had left over. So these were free.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So thanks, Alex. You're the best. But yeah, I mean, it's packed in here. The cool thing about this crowd, though, is like these are very like mellow people. These are not pushy, nasty people. Like
Pretty mellow crowd.
yeah, when we're normally in crowds like at Disney or something like that, it's people that are like pushy and bitchy and crabby and
It's your concert crowd.
yes. But this crowd is really cool. Like everybody's pretty chill and pretty mellow. So I don't mind a lot of people when it's like this. And actually, so far so good. Like we've just kind of been wandering around. We've run into a bunch of people we know. And it's just kind of been like a pretty chill afternoon.
Yep. The Summit Racing over there.
Yeah.
So we got sandy bottom bowls. It's like different smoothie bowls. Huh, dairy free. Got shaved ice. Southern thing. All very, very busy.
Girls who ain't on TV cause they got no to the models. The good life, so keep it coming with the bottles. So she feel blues when she found out a bottle. The good life, it feel like Houston, it feel like Philly, it feel like DC, it feel like VA, or the Bay, or yay. Hey, this is the good life. Homie tell me what's good. Why I only got a problem when you in the hood?
Alright, so we just got done with the PorchRokr festival. It was actually quite fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
We ran into a couple people we knew, which made it even better.
Yeah.
It was busy, very
Yeah.
busy, but that's okay. For some reason, strangely, this busyness did not seem as bad as like when we were at the Pickle Fest or when we were at a fair on the square.
Yeah.
It's just a different crowd. And I
Yeah.
think, I mean, when you get kind people who aren't quite so pushy and shovey and trying to get to everything so
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
It just is a whole different vibe,
Yeah.
which this was.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of people drinking too.
That too. But,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes that makes people
Yeah.
violent. But in this instance, it didn't seem to do that.
No.
So, I mean, I would definitely say if you're in the area and you're into music,
Yeah, and it's an all-day event too. I don't
Yeah.
even know. We only saw a couple bands, and we didn't really know who any of them were.
Yeah.
But like, we could spend a whole day here, in which we ran into people that did.
yeah. So, I mean, I would definitely say if you're in the area and you're here during the PorchRokr Festival, definitely stop by and give it a try. I
Yeah.
mean, this is the first time we've ever been to it,
Yeah.
frankly, you know, and it's been going on for years.
The only thing we noticed was they probably should close down the street.
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like about it. Like the
Yeah.
main drag that it was on was still open to traffic, which quite
Yeah.
frankly, I mean,
There's
with the
so
amount of
many
people
people.
drinking and just the amount of people walking down the sidewalks.
Some cars like kind of driving down the street pretty quick, I would say.
Yeah, and I
Like,
mean-
you could almost like stumble on Akron's crappy sidewalks and fall into the street and get killed.
I mean, that's the thing.
yeah.
Like, the first comment I made was like, I don't trust this street being open just because
Yeah,
like
yeah,
anybody
yeah.
could kind of like get pushed into the street and
And
run
the
over.
sidewalk's super rough through there.
Yeah, the sidewalks
Super
are
rough.
terrible. Like, there's a lot of trees planted in them, which is cool.
Yeah.
But like, what that
They have
does
these
is make the
gradings.
sidewalk
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, buckle
it's
up
super
and
easy to trip.
yeah. So I mean, I definitely would say not that our recommendation means anything because it doesn't.
Yeah. But they should close down
They
the
should
street. It
definitely
would make it a
close
way
off
better
like the
event.
6 blocks.
Yeah, like 5 or 6 blocks.
Yeah.
So block the whole thing off.
100%. But other than that, I mean, it was quite fun.
Yeah.
We had a good time despite how crowded it was, and
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend it if you're in the area.
And there's lots of vendors to look at too. Of
yes,
stuff to buy too.
there was that too. So
And all the Highland Square shops are open too.
Yes.
Which we didn't really go through any of.
we didn't, and in fact,
We've
we
seen it
know the
before.
guy that owns the record store, but we didn't stop in there. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're ever in the area, patronize that for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
But you know, as always, just remember, whatever you decide to do, just get out there and do it.